This video will introduce you to the free open source digital audio editor and recorder called Audacity. Now, it's available for Windows and Mac systems as well as Linux, and it's been around since the year 2000. So let's go ahead and get started by heading over to the audacity.sourceforge.net site, and you can download the most recent version right here. And at the time of this recording, it's version 2.0.4. And before you download, install, and start having all kinds of fun using Audacity, I want to point out the wiki link and the forum link. I would say go ahead and open these up in your browser of choice and bookmark these for future reference, because these are both loaded with tons of information. And if you're not familiar with what a wiki is, in this instance, look at it as a bunch of additional tutorials on how to get the most out of your Audacity software. The one thing that Audacity will not do by default is it will not export your edited audio files to an MP3 file format. To do that, you come on up here to the search box, type in lame MP3 encoder, click on search, and don't mess with these guys up here. These are just ads. It's the very first result here. Just go ahead and click on that. Right up here at the very top tells you what the nature of the problem is, and these 7 steps here show you how to fix that problem. Very straightforward, walk you right through the process. The one thing I do want to point out here is that number 4, whether you are on a 32-bit system or a 64-bit system, do not change the offer destination location. If, however, you get through all the 7 steps and you are encountering an issue or two, go ahead and check out this link right here, more detailed instructions. But 99% of the time, follow these 7 steps. Don't mess with the destination location. Leave it as is, and you'll be just fine. So now that we've got it installed, we've got the lame encoder installed, and once you open up the software, you also here on this opening box, you've got the forum link and the wiki link. And if you don't want this to be popping up, you can just click that box there. So I'll go ahead and click on OK to get this out of the way. And you've got your basic buttons up here where you can pause, play, you can stop. You can skip to the beginning, you can skip to the end, and here's your record button. And whether you're recording an audio file or you're importing and editing an existing audio file, you've got tons of stuff up here that you can work with. And since I don't want this video to get close to 2 hours in length, I'm only going to show you a couple of the items that I work with. And by all means, refer to those tutorials on that wiki page as well as that forum page for any additional help. So let's go ahead and import an audio file. Come over here to open. And this is an Austin Powers little quip that I got from a free WAV file site online. Click on open, and there it is. Not much to it. Click on play.
Austin Powers. Danger's my middle name.
Now what I use this for, more times than not, is to import my recorded audio file and to clean it up in case I have any background audio noise from my computer fan, or maybe my dog barked, or the doorbell ring, the phone ring, whatever the case. In this case, we've got this static right in here. And this static I'm going to clean out. That will hopefully also get rid of it here, here, and here, as well as anywhere else that this particular area or this particular type of static is located at within this file. So to do that, come on up here to Effect. Well, first off, I want to select the area that will best represent the noise that I want to remove. Come on up here to Effect. Go to Noise Removal, and it's a 2-step process. Get Noise Profile as the first. Just like it says here, select a few seconds of just noise. And since our entire clip is only a few seconds, I just selected that little bit there. Click on this here. Now then, Audacity has selected that area, stuck it in this little memory bank there, and it says, okay, so anything on here that sounds like that, I'm going to get rid of. So the next step is select the entire area that you want this type of sound to be removed. I'm going to select the entire area using a keyboard shortcut of holding down my control key and hitting the letter A as in apple. Selects everything. So come on back up here to Effect, click on Noise Removal, and step 2, and I just leave these as default. You can adjust these by using these sliders or just typing in the number you want, but for me, this works just fine. Click on OK. And you can see how that was reduced. So that's one thing. Another thing is under Effects again, Bass Boost. Let's listen to this again.
Austin Powers. Danger's my middle name.
Now let's go ahead and do the Bass Boost. Play.
Austin Powers. Danger's my middle name.
Now, I don't know if you're able to hear that, but I sure can. I can hear a major difference. It sounds more powerful. Of course, there's more bass. That's the reason why. And if you don't like how that sounds, come on up here to Edit and Undo Bass Boost. And as you can see, there's a ton of stuff you can do in here. You can change the pitch, make Austin sound a little bit higher in pitch or lower in pitch. You can add an echo. You can fade the beginning in. You can fade the ending out. Again, tons of stuff that you can do with this. Another thing is, if you want all this here to be quiet, this is another item that I use a great deal. I just select the area that I want to get rid of all the sound right up here. Select that for silence. Boom. And that's going to bring us to the end of this video on an introduction to the free audio editor and recorder called Audacity.